Hey guys, so I want to talk about an arty kind of thing. So one of the things that being an artist is about is everyone has their kind of own style. If you look at a lot of the greats, Da Vinci, Picasso, Van Gogh, or any of those, and Andy Warhol, any of those people, they all have a different style. They all obviously are part of different eras, but they all have a different, unique style that is their own. And so one of the things about being an artist is being confident in that style. You do not look at the world the same as anyone else on this planet. You look at this world the way you look at it. And the thing with art is taking what you see and putting it on paper. Now, a lot of people are like, well, does that mean that you do realism really well? Not everyone does realism really well. Why? Because what it is that your brain translates what you're seeing and then however you translate it in your brain is how it goes on paper. So you might see the world and be able to depict realism to a T, and that's amazing. Not everyone can do that though. Some people see the world and instead of seeing every shade per se, maybe they see only like 3 of the shades of blue in the sky. And that's what gets depicted on the page, and it looks different. And a lot of people then get into the discussion about, what looks like art. That's been a discussion for ages. What looks like art? What is art? What if my 2-year-old could have done it? Well, that's great for your 2-year-old, but that is a way an artist is expressing their style. Now, a lot of times we can mimic that style or mimic other styles, but the thing is that means we see the world similar to someone else, because even when you mimic something, it's not perfect. It's not exactly like their stuff. There's something slightly off, slightly different that isn't quite like their stuff. There's no real true way to mimic anything, because we can build off of someone's thing, we can make a piece of art that is very similar, but unless you're taking a photo of it, you're scanning it, there's no way to mimic anything. So a lot of people are like, well, what is your style? As I said, you view the world the way you view the world. You take in everything, and your brain translates it and helps you put it on paper. That's why when you do a still life of something, everyone sees an apple. Everyone sees that vase of flowers, but what shades are you seeing? We're only seeing what you're projecting. The main thing with their style is being comfortable with it. It's kind of going to being comfortable with yourself. If you are comfortable with yourself, then you're obviously a happier person. And when you're comfortable with your art style, then you're able to produce better artwork and able to produce something that actually is more of an extension of you, because that's what art is, an extension of your thoughts, feelings, abilities, personal experiences, all of that. So, even for me, I struggle with my style, because everyone's like, you should develop your style. And I'm like, I should. It's not a fair statement. But I don't, because I'm very conscious of my style, because it's not... my style is more of that kid-friendly kind of style. It has that fun-filled kid kind of feel. It doesn't have the whole hyper-realism. It doesn't fit in the hyper-realism at all. For me, I struggle because I want to make sure my style isn't branching away from the basics too much, as well as, still appealing. And if, I should be more comfortable with it, and I'm hoping to start doing more art pieces here soon that I can show you guys and be like, this is my style, take it or leave it. This is how I draw, this is how I paint, this is how I do any of that. It's basically what I'm talking about for today, is your personal style. Live it, love it. It's your style. Everyone draws differently. That whole, I'm only good at stick figures. Okay. You don't have to be drawing real life faces on the board. Yeah, you draw your stick figures, and you be proud of those stick figures. That's the main thing I want to talk about today. I'm hoping to keep these varied. I'll have here's a talking point for art, and then here's my artwork. I'm trying to keep it varied. I don't want to just talk to you all the time about art and then just not give you anything. So make sure you subscribe for more art stuff. And check out my other channel for other stuff. And social media down below. Subscribe button down below. Down below. Otherwise, love you guys.